Good morning, everyone. And I also wanted to say my sister-in-law, Candy, is here as well. So those of you that know me know that I am absolutely obsessed with my Bitmoji. So naturally, I thought that she should be here to help me with my speech. When I found out I was Uncas's Teacher of the Year, I was like, and this is me when I found out I was Norwich Public Schools Teacher of the Year. A little ode to the Bee Gees, my favorite. Then came the realization that I had to give the welcome back speech. All kidding aside, I am extremely honored to be named Norwich Public Schools Teacher of the Year, and am humbled to be chosen among such an impressive group of teachers. So thank you. I would like to thank everyone at Uncas and express how grateful I am to be part of the Wolf Pack. They say it takes a village to raise a child. Well, I definitely believe it takes a village to educate a child. I couldn't do my job without the dedicated people at Uncas. It is our team attitude of we got this that really helps our students thrive. I would like to thank Barry Frainer and Michelle Hamill for their never-ending collaboration and humor. You both make my job fun and less stressful. And finally, I'd like to thank my family for their enduring support to my students and me. To my husband, Bill, thanks for supporting me when I came home from work and said I wanted to quit my job and become a teacher. To my children, Liv and Jack, thank you for donating your toys and your clothes to my students. To my in-laws, Kathy and Roger, thank you for giving us a place to stay while I had to do my student teaching. And to my brother, Matthew, thank you for helping me pay for school when I wanted to change careers. I love you all. When I was stressing out, thinking about what I wanted to say, I remembered last year when our principal, Mr. Camp, would start every single leadership meeting and staff meeting with either an icebreaker or a question. Where's Mr. Camp? Please continue that this year because I loved it. Anyway, one of the questions he asked was, name a teacher who has influenced you the most, either positively or negatively, and why? I didn't even hesitate. My answer was Mr. Sterling, who taught me all 4 years of math in high school. And for those of you wondering, they were not all the same course. Why Mr. Sterling, you ask? Mr. Sterling was kind, funny, and engaging. He challenged me and let me struggle while supporting and encouraging me the whole time. And on many occasions, he had stopped by my mom's work to tell her about a problem that I had solved correctly. Looking back, there's no question as to why Mr. Sterling was my favorite teacher. He employed great teaching strategies and made me feel valued as a person. Fast forward 30 years, and in January, my mom passed away from cancer. To my surprise, Mr. Sterling went to the funeral and reception. I can't even explain to you how that made me feel. I should have just shaken his hand and thanked him for coming, but instead I blurted out, "Oh my gosh, Mr. Sterling, you're the answer to my online banking security question." I immediately looked at my husband, and he rolled his eyes, because after 20 years, he's grown accustomed to seeing these things from me. And based on Mr. Sterling's expression, I had two thoughts. One, he didn't take it as the compliment in which I intended. And two, he's thinking, well, she never outgrew her awkward stage now, did she? But seriously, What's more important than being a gatekeeper to my online information, right? Mr. Sterling was a man before his time in the way he regarded his students and the relationships he established with them. His mannerisms actually remind me of the restorative practice approach, as it also believes relationships are essential to learning, to growth, and to creating a positive school climate for students and adults. Being a part of the Commissioners Network of Schools has afforded my colleagues and me the opportunity to incorporate many innovative methods to improve our school climate. And even though we've seen improvement, more work is needed. I look forward to building upon the work we've already accomplished by implementing restorative practice into our school culture, because it is my hope that I affect my students the way Mr. Sterling has affected me. I would love it 15 to 20 years from now to know that I made such an impact on a student that he or she made me their security answer. Welcome back, everyone. I know it's going to be an amazing year for us and our students. Thank you.